What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today, we're going to be doing this review. I want to say this is going to be a more recent review, but I actually don't even know when this figure was made. So let me check that out. This is 2012. So yeah, this counts as a more recent review. We have in front of us this 2-pack of Colossus and an unhelmeted Goliath, unhelmeted Juggernaut. Bought this a few days ago at a thrift store. It wasn't in the toy section. I go in there I go in there when I can. It's a little out of the way. It's like the next county over, but I go in there sometimes. I happened to go in there the other day after work. I like to look at the toys. Usually there's nothing in there. The one time there was something really good there, I passed up on it, and I just beat myself up over that. That was a Star Wars Turbo Tank. But yeah, I was just going through the store, and I was looking for stuff. And I was looking for a shelf too, so I went to the toy section, didn't find anything. I was just looking for like a shelf, like a small shelf that could hang on the wall actually. And found my way over to the audio section, and this guy was just sitting there on top of some DVDs. So they immediately caught my eye. Obviously, it's 3 3/4 scale. Whoever originally purchased it, or maybe it never was purchased, it came from Ollie's, but you know it didn't fare well at Ollie's. It made to a thrift store. Now that I'm looking at this Ollie sticker, it looked like it might say like $6.96. And I would have still bought it at that price, but I got this for $5 because I didn't see the price. She didn't see the price, so that's cool. Anyways, Colossus and Juggernaut, 2 heavy hitters. These guys were both in Deadpool 2 a few months back, which is cool. And this comes with a comic book. I'm going to read this bio on the back. When you weigh almost 2,000 pounds and can't be stopped by any obstacle on Earth, the term fair fight doesn't normally apply. Usually the opponent can lift 75 tons and comes encased, unless the opponent comes 75 tons and comes encased in impenetrable organic armor. The unstoppable Juggernaut, the unbreakable Colossus. Look out. You see some other 2-packs. You see Adam Warlock and Thanos up here. That's probably pretty popular right now because of Thanos and Avengers 3. And then down here you have Moon Knight and Ant-Man. I actually have that Ant-Man, bought him singles figure, did a review on him. And he's probably popular too. Ant-Man had a movie this year too. Not too familiar with the comics, so I didn't even know Ant-Man and Moon Knight had a close, relationship. But this is cool. This little toy is cool. Only thing I wish was better, and I haven't even opened it yet, is I wish Juggernaut at least had like a helmet that he could put on. And this again is from 2012, made by Hasbro. Of course, Hasbro is in partnership with Disney to make this. And I believe that relationship's been intact since 2012 at least. I think that still was a thing. I could be wrong. No, I'm just cutting this son of a bitch open. There's the figures. There's our comic. Who shall stop? Well, if the Colossus should fail, who shall stop the Juggernaut? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lower this. Right off the bat, there are no accessories for these guys. We've got one big boy. I'll figure it out in a second. And another big boy, albeit a slightly smaller big boy. A slightly less big boy. Yeah, these are cool. I don't have very many mutants. I think these are only my... Well, technically, Colossus is the only mutant. Juggernaut is not a mutant. I don't have any mutants, I don't think. I was going to say I have Deadpool, but he's not a mutant, technically. He's a mutate. And Colossus is, Juggernaut is just a human with, some magical influence. So this is cool. I'm looking at this, Juggernaut and his similarities to my Blastar figure. A lot of legs are similar is what I'm trying to say. Almost the exact same lower half. And I'm not mad. Actually, it more likely is the same lower half, just different color paint. Maybe it was molded different colors, but they have the same exact lower half. Exactly. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do Jugs first. Jugs is my favorite character of the 2. He's a big boy. I should say his arm should go out, but they're giving me some resistance. Actually, his left arm doesn't want to do much, even though it has the... Oh, well, let's go. It goes like this at the shoulder, 360 degrees rotation. Both arms. 360 degrees at the bicep. But his, like I said, his left arm is a little stiffer than his right arm. His left arm doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to cooperate. His arms are also going to go out like this. But, like I said, his left arm's not doing it. It's not the bands or anything. It's just his arm. It's the shoulder peg doing it. His arms go up, way less than 90 degrees at the elbow. Hyperextends slightly. At least the left and right arm doesn't really hyperextend. Wrist also swivel, even though it's not the wrist, it's part of his forearm. It's closer to his elbow, but I'm not complaining. Opened, it does not have open hands, just closed hands, fist. His head is like this, goes down that much, and goes up that much, not too much. You can do this, or split, not really a split. His legs aren't going to go up too much. But they do swivel at the upper thigh, which is always a benefit. Double jointed knee, so his knees are going to be pretty good. It's a big, he's still a little clunky, so he can't necessarily get 90 degrees. But God, I'm saying on a figure like this, they don't even look like knees when you do that. And then his calf rotates 360 degrees. Both calves. His feet are going to let you do this. And that's it for his feet. He has ab crunch, or at least a waist pivot. It doesn't really do much, but he can do that. And as far as like his detailing, man, he's pretty cool. This is only like my third Juggernaut figure, so he's got like this red with black stripes down here, and then this dark brown with a little bit of red in it, and both his chest and his thighs, his back in front of his thighs. But the gloves or his gauntlets and everything with his bands on his arms are just solid brown. He looks menacing. See, yeah, he looks intimidating. I imagine this is the face he makes underneath his helmet. He's got the red hair. I like redheads. So he's already a cool figure for me. Yeah, and his eyes, let's see if we can tell what color his eyes are. Blue. Doesn't really show up on camera, but they're blue. So that's the Jugs. Actually, let me get his height. 4 1/4. So, 4 3/4. So, you know, I'm gonna compare him to a Star Wars figure. It's gonna be FN2187, I believe. Wow. Wow. Like, if you were a real person and another person walked up to you like this and they're like, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. Like, do you automatically start shitting on yourself? Like, Jesus, he's tall compared to Finn. And Star Wars figures are typically shorter, but he's still huge. Alright, next we're gonna review Colossus, you know, all in one video. Since I did the articulation first on Juggernaut, I'll do the articulation first on this guy. And Colossus head rotates 360 degrees. Goes down that much. Excuse me. And goes up that much. Arms are going to go out, or go up rather, this far. Not perfect crucifixion, but you get the point. They're also going to rotate 360 degrees. It's going to be at a weird angle because of his shoulder pads, but they do it, you know. He has that mobility. So it's 360 degrees at the bicep, tricep, both arms. Right arm's a little bit stiffer for me, but not to the degree that Juggernaut's left shoulder was. Single jointed elbows again, but almost 90 degrees. Both hands on both arms almost 90 degrees. His fist rotate. His actual wrist rotates, unlike Juggernaut's, whose was again just slightly under his elbow right there. He's got some sort of he's got more of an ab crunch. He's got a definite ab crunch of his pivot. He's got some paint missing there, or yellow paint one where it should be red. And his legs, his legs go out less than Juggernaut's. That's weird. You would think he would be more flexible than a huge Juggernaut, but his legs swivel at the upper thigh, 360 degrees both ways. Not both ways, both ways. Ooh, double jointed knees rather. So we can get on his knees. No problem. No boot swivel like how Juggernaut had, but his is actually at his ankle. His ankle swivel 360 degrees, both ankles. Foot. Not much mobility. There is a rocker there, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, I mean, he has this one paint flaw, but I don't notice any on Juggernaut. They're pretty well painted and assembled. There's really no flaws. And I forgot to say, yeah, Colossus and Juggernaut's head also rotates 360 degrees. But yeah, they're almost immaculate. If it wasn't for that, I'd be like, damn, man, he's good. His hairline's a little effed up right there. But those two slight blemishes, man, I wouldn't begrudge that. These guys look bad to the ass. I mean, it's his height, man. Like, he's between 4.5 and 4 3/4. I mean, yeah, 4 3/4. He's got this traditional red and yellow. I don't have any 6-inch or 5-inch figures near me, but these knee pads are definitely the same knee pads that came on one Colossus of mine back in the day. This is my 4th Colossus figure. Yeah, I would have loved to compare these to you guys have seen my Marvel Legends Juggernaut, but just my favorite Colossus, all his accessories have come off. Not even accessories, they're just part of his attire, they've come off. And here's the height comparison to the two. They're almost face to face. I would have thought they would be a little bit bigger. I mean, I think in Deadpool 2, Colossus is still much shorter than Juggernaut, but I'm not complaining, man. They're pretty cool, man. Look at this face. Let's look at this little. Oh, I almost lost you. Sorry about that. Look at his little face, and you can see that hair blemish. Mean mugging. Colossus always looks like he's just in a bad fucking mood. And I'm like, dude, you're made out of metal. Can't no one fuck with you. And, you know, you're pretty positive, but he just always looks angry. So, there's these two guys. I'm glad to have him in my collection. Again, Colossus is my first mutant. And I'm glad to have him. I'm glad he could join the rest of my figures, both of them. So, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let all your homies know where they can find me, B.O.B., and that's right here at Bob's Holly World. And I appreciate it, guys. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.